a small generator.
Okay.
It charges pretty much all of our devices when it's fully charged, but we've been traveling for a couple days, so we haven't had the solar panels out, and our generator's dead, so most of our devices are dying. We need to get back in the vehicle and charge. The one issue we have here, or at least I have as a female, is finding a washroom. We fill it, we leave it in the sun for an hour or two, and I can take a hot bath with my shower tent. We had this custom made. It was much cheaper than buying one of the tulle and a lion and a soldier.
Yes. Sunaiye story. Topic se sunaiye story.
They're trying to party.
Bit of Hindi or just थोड़ा little. नमस्कार दोस्तों, कारवा भारत के एक और एपिसोड में आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आज हमारे साथ दो मित्र हैं, दो मेहमान हैं। क्या बोलें, कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं, क्योंकि भारत में जो विदेश से आता है वो हमारे लिए मेहमान होता है। और हमारे साथ हैं होई एंड जेसिका। होई इज़ फ्रॉम पोर्टुगल एंड जेसिका इज़ फ्रॉम USA, एंड दे आर ट्रैवलिंग राउंड द कंट्री, राउंड द इंडिया इन देयर स्मॉल कैंपर वैन, जो अभी आपको हमारे पीछे दिख रही है। पर विशेष बात यह है कि ये हमारी भाषा बहुत कम समझ पाते हैं, इसलिए आज के इस व्लॉग को हम शूट करेंगे इंग्लिश में और इनसे जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि ये भारत कैसे आए, किस प्रकार से ये वैन लाइफ को भारत में संपन्न कर पा रहे हैं, संभव कर पा रहे हैं, और अपने दो डॉग्स के साथ सारी एक्टिविटीज़ को ये कैसे मैनेज करते हैं। सो वेलकम होई एंड जेसिका
Thank you
to our vlog, and can you please tell our audience what inspired you to come to India and start this van life?
Oh, wow. Well, the original idea was not to start van life. We came to India, both of us, separately for yoga and meditation, and to study and find the spiritual life. Right?
Okay, let us first quickly look on. We can have a RV tour of their van, and later on we'll talk about it.
Yes.
Fine.
Perfect.
So, can you please show us what all you have? What all provisions do you have in your van?
Okay, so this is a very simple rig. What we did is we bought a Xylo, more than 10 years old, and we just made a few arrangements. It had low mileage, 70,000 K?
72, yeah.
72, and so we traveled 5K, 5,000 K with it, around it for now. So what we did, we took out the seats and we managed to build a small bed. So all this area is bed, is cushioned.
You can pull that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we take my boots off,
It's storage also.
the space is very small, so everything as its place.
Utilize all the space available.
These are egg box, the sandals, and the dog washes. Let's start like this. So you see, it's separate mattresses because we have two. We can.
Can you please bring this camera closer so that?
Yeah. If we need to access under, because we have these two drawers in the back.
Fine.
One just for kitchen utensils and things like this. Very easy. And the other one for some supplies and masalas and enough for what we have. Then the rest goes in boxes that are now covered with this blanket.
Fine.
And that at night. So this is the day setup. Yeah. So the dogs go here. Everything, a little bit of storage over there, and leaves the front of the van almost empty for us to drive and to be comfy. At night, we move these things to the front seat.
Fine.
We cover the pillion seat with Ganga's blanket, and she's the night driver. She goes on the front seat, and we stay in the back with Devi.
Debbie sleeps at our feet.
So this is
certain arrangement on the roof also.
yes.
Yeah, so we found a hammock on
Jessica,
Amazon.
you can go this side.
it's
that
okay.
way, and if you can explain it.
So we found this very cheap hammock on Amazon, and we had a hard time storing our pillows without the dogs wanting to lay on them. So we bought this hammock, and it now stores our additional shawls, blankets, pillows, all our little handy supplies that we need. Then I also found these on Amazon, which are super useful. This is basically my bathroom caddy. I have my toothbrush, my toothpaste, my shampoo, everything goes in this. And that one's just extra for all of our. We use the side doors for storage. It's like our nightstand. It's small, but adequate for us at the moment. So yeah, it's very handy. These little things made life. The first trip we didn't have them, and it was very difficult to manage everything. But now everything is mostly organized. I can find everything, and we can keep the dogs off of the stuff.
Even I think that there's no end of arrangements.
No.
Utensils.
Every time we stop for the night, it takes me at least an hour and a half to get everything reorganized and set up for the night inside, because we have to move. There's things under. We have our sleeping bag that goes on top of the dog blankets. We have all of our devices and our backpacks, a small refrigerator that holds 4 little sodas.
Oh, that's great.
And it runs off the car battery. Fruits, veggies, and then, which is also from Amazon. Not that I'm promoting Amazon, but they make it so easy and they have so many convenient items.
Yes.
And then our snack box and our coats. We thought we might need our coats soon, so we pulled those out from under. But if we lift these doors up, we have an additional storage space beyond the drawers here for all of our extra supplies. So we have all of our rations under, extra water, those types of things. So
Great.
yeah.
So let us start from morning. So how you wake up, then perform your morning activities.
Mornings are interesting because the one issue we have here, or at least I have as a female, is finding a washroom. And when you wake up, you usually have to go to the washroom. So we bought a shower that's like a tent. But we only set that up when we are actually camping for a few days. So mornings are always interesting, trying to find a place to go to the bathroom and take care of business, right?
Yep.
More so for me than him. But so we wake up and he usually fixes tea. So he makes tea for us. We have our tea, and then we listen to our meditations. We go through, we have a course that we take every morning, mindfulness course. We go through that, typically meditate. When we can, when it's in a good location, we do yoga.
Yeah.
That's usually when we set up camp for more than a day.
Then it's time for breakfast.
And then it's time for breakfast.
Yeah, we can do some porridge, for example. We
Bread
do some
omelets.
bread omelets, some toast,
French toast, eggs.
things like that. And that's it. And then we just enjoy the day.
And then we start, if we're moving that day, we start packing up, which takes, again, about an hour or more. And to corral the girls, the dogs, they usually don't want to leave. They don't want to get back in the vehicle.
and I feel that's something interesting that you are carrying 2 dogs with you in this van life. So how do you manage?
Well, we actually bought the van because we had Ganga, and we wanted to travel. And we couldn't travel with a dog. You can take them on airlines, but that's stressful for them. So we ended up buying the van so that we could travel and keep our dogs with us, or our dog. We only had one at the time.
It's simple. They also adapt, you know.
Yeah.
They are very adaptable. They are Indian stray dogs, so they're very street savvy, and they're very good with people. They are very protective of the camp. When we establish camp, they just establish their territory, and then people coming in, they bark, they alert us. Other dogs, they keep them away.
They keep cows out of our camp.
They
buffalo.
are very easy. The difficult part is just to get them in the van, because they love the outdoors and they don't want to come in again.
Especially the puppy. Debbie does not like to be in the vehicle.
Yeah,
she
but-
wants to be out running.
But once we're on the road, they just settle down. They lay
sleep.
down on this comfy place, and nothing.
I mean, they have a Tempur-Pedic mattress to lie down on, so they're pretty happy once they're in the vehicle. It's just getting them in the vehicle. But yeah, they're chill throughout the whole day. They just sleep when we stop, and it's a good place to take the dogs out. We take them out, and they explore, and then we get back in, and we go again. It's actually, it's really joyful to watch. I don't know if you saw them this morning when Ganga got out.
Yes.
They gave each other kisses because they hadn't seen each other all night. they really enjoy it. I've questioned whether or not Debbie is adjusting to van life, but I think she is. She just loves the adventure. Once she gets out of the van, she's very happy.
Two most important things of van life, even camping life: water and electricity. How do you manage that?
So water supply for drinking, we always have like a box of bottles.
A case of
bottles like we have here. So yeah, we always get some waters for the way. Yeah, we carry it like this, we put it inside, cover it, and then at night we take it out just to get some space inside.
Fine.
And then we usually, I am a caveman, so I bathe in the rivers. Most of the times I use the river for my hygiene, and I love it. You know, just organic, natural, very simple.
I do not.
Yeah, but then
I got it.
you have it.
Yeah.
So this is our storage space.
We had this custom made. It was much cheaper than buying one of the tool.
And here there's a lot of stuff. Our stove, dog food, we have brooms, we have tarps that we use to make shadow. We have 3 tents actually. So we have the actual tent that we use if we go hiking, for example, or if we want to set up a big camp. And then we have like a king camper that attaches to the car, to the vehicle, and then we can put it like on the back or to the side, and it's another shaded area.
It can go
But
up
what I
or
wanted
down.
to show,
I have it.
you have it? All
Yes, this is my shower. So
It's a 5 gallon
gallon
bag.
bag, and you fill it. When we have a well, it's hard to find sometimes, and this leaks a little bit, so it has to be at our camping location or nearby. So we can't fill it and then take it on the road. That's the unfortunate part. But we fill it, we leave it in the sun for an hour or two, and I can take a hot bath with my shower tent. Otherwise, it's just washing face, brushing teeth, and waiting till we find the next place where we can. The other day, I washed my hair underneath a well pump. It was the coldest water I've ever felt, and my scalp was frozen. It was terrible, but I washed my hair. That's what matters. So
But there's
it's tough
a little bit
sometimes.
of road life also. You stop at a restaurant that has a nice washroom. Of course, if you can, you'll try to use it. In some occasions, when we're really tired of this and we need a room or something, we go to a guest house. One night, we take a nice shower, we take one night off the van, then we go on again.
Electricity is a different story. It's been a struggle for us. We
I
have
saw some equipment there.
we
Yeah.
have our solar panels here and a small generator, also purchased on Amazon. These are so the solar panels are here. The generator, I have stuff plugged into it, so I can't bring it up. Maybe a small generator. It charges pretty much all of our devices when it's fully charged, but we've been traveling for a couple days, so we haven't had the solar panels out, and our generator's dead. So most of our devices are dying. We need to get back in the vehicle and charge everything up. But
When you're on the road, the car battery is charging everything.
Yeah.
Charging this
Even the
generator and our devices. When we stop, we use the solar panels for a morning, an afternoon, one day, and then we move on.
but it is a struggle. I think we need 2 generators and 2 solar panels.
One more important thing for camping or for van life, how do you select a place for your night hole? And how do you feel India for van life?
India is not set up for van life, in my opinion. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
But we manage. We use Google Maps when we have it. Here we have no network, so we are lucky to find you and this beach because it's all mountain, and sleeping on the side of a landslide is not fun. We almost did that a few nights ago.
Yeah.
And a local stopped and told us, hey, you really shouldn't stay here. So we moved. But it's very difficult. We use Google Maps a lot to find off the beaten path roads, some sketchier than others. We found ourselves in a few predicaments on the side of a mountain on a 1-lane road trying to turn around in the Xylo. Very stressful.
It's a little bit of trial and error.
Yeah.
We search for places in the map, we go there and then we try to assess it if it's good, if it's not, and we've been very lucky, and people here are very nice.
Very
also.
nice. That's
So there is always this hospitable characteristic of Indian people that they want to help.
yeah.
The villagers come, they
Yeah.
ask if we need something,
Yeah.
if we want to park the van in their backyard.
Bring us milk.
They bring us milk. So
Offer to let us stay in their home.
yeah,
They don't realize this is a holiday home for us. I think they think that we live in the van all the time, which we might soon enough.
Not yet,
It's a
but-
trial right now.
yeah.
And I also think that this is only possible in India, like the kind of social connect we
Yeah.
get in this country.
It's so good.
yeah.
And
Other places
so kind.
are very prepared for this kind of tourism, but then the people are not as open. You know, everybody's pretty much into their business. Nobody cares about nobody. But here, yeah, people live in a different pace and with a different mindset. They see foreigners, they are curious,
Yeah.
they come to meet us, they want to talk to us, they want to know things. And I mean, it's also part of this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to meet people.
Sometimes it gets awkward for me because it's usually men in the village who come, and there's a language barrier, right? Because we just speak Tora Hindi, and it's they just stare. You know, they're curious. But for me, coming from the States, when someone does that, it's very awkward, right? So when I'm alone at camp, sometimes it's a little scary, but I know they're harmless. It's just like you're trying to wash dishes or wash your face, and you have Indians. You know,
have
the
an
whole
audience.
village around you. That's happened a few times where
Yeah.
literally the entire village has been at our camp. So usually if you talk to locals though, they can help you find a place. It's just for us, I try to be, I like to be a little more stealth, where we just set up camp after dark so nobody knows we're actually camping. I think that's the paranoid American in me.
yes, yes.
But
Even I have experienced the same thing, that we start finding a place after 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and it is a necessary thing, I think, to settle down before 6.
Yeah.
yes,
So that
absolutely.
you can find a suitable place and you can settle down.
Yes.
We were stuck in Kargil, outside of Kargil, at night, which is all mountain region, and that was against our rules, and
Yes.
that's exactly where we stopped, where they told us we can't park there, it's a landslide. So yeah, since then we've made it a point by 4 o'clock we have to find a place
Yeah. If not,
on the
and
mountain.
and it has happened, we just park by the road, stealth camp.
Yeah,
That's it. Go inside the van, sleep for a few hours.
Yes.
Next day, move on.
yeah.
And
So hopefully a better place near a river and
yeah.
with water. The dogs love the river, they love water, they love bathing, so we always try to find a place for them.
And we're very well prepared. Jessica is a prepper. And we have
Yeah.
like we can go stealth,
Sad.
just this, like put a tarp in front just to sit down on the floor comfortably and just use the van, or we can use our king camper and just put it on the back or on the side. Then we can lift it and have like an open area. Then we have tarps, we can extend the shade area if we're staying for more time. So we have lots of possibilities with this rig.
So many different configurations we've already been through.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
set the full configuration up
For 2
in
weeks. Yeah.
Yanar.
In Yanir near Pahalgam.
Yeah.
And,
And it worked out beautifully. That was just a test run to see if everything worked. But now when we find places like this, we don't even set up the tarp usually, like the king camper.
yeah, if it's to sleep and go,
Yeah.
there's no point.
That's right.
Yeah.
तो दोस्तों कल हम यहाँ पर रुके थे, रुकने के बाद हम लोग तो ऑलरेडी कैंप कर रहे थे। होय और जेसिका यहाँ से निकल रहे थे, उन्होंने अचानक हमें देखा, वो रुके, हमारी दोस्ती हुई और आज हम उनके साथ हैं। आगे भी हम कहीं कहीं we'll be together.
Yes.
It might be
For
in
sure.
some more places.
For sure.
So stay connected. Thanks for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and stay connected. Thank you, and I wish you both a very happy van life in India.
Thank you, thank
Such
you,
a
thank you.
pleasure, sir.
Bahut dhanyawad.
Now you started learning.
We know Tora.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Thank you.
Namaste, namaste, namaste.
नमस्ते, फिर से मुलाकात होगी। अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। I'm just saying take care.
Yes, yes, be happy.
See you next time.
See you next time. Namaskar.